Hey there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of May 27th through June 1st, and we're going to look at past, present, and near future energies. Also, Capricorn, if you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. Oh, I love this. That's your recent past. Okay. Okay, so main energy for your reading this week is the Three of Cups. There is an energy of a possible reconciliation here, a possible you and this other person getting back together. Now, I do definitely see that happening in your recent past energies. The current situation, you're not really giving me much. You're kind of just like, I don't know, we'll see. So let me explain. In the recent past, you get the Eight of Wands, Four of Swords, Five of Wands. There's communication here between you and somebody else, and it's very, very healing. There's a conflict, there's a disagreement, there's some drama, there's some point of contention between you and somebody else, and you guys talked it out. I feel like you guys had an open, honest conversation. It was very healing for you. I don't know about the other person. We'll see when we clarify. But it was very, very healing for you in terms of healing this conflict. Now, in the current situation, you're kind of stuck. You get the Judgment, Seven of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. You do want to make a decision about whether or not you want to invest your energy in this. Now, I do feel like this, whatever this is a reconciliation. You're showing me here, I know that if I were to invest the energy, if I decided that I want to invest the energy in this, I could absolutely commit myself to this, and I would get the results that I want, and it would turn out wonderful. However, I don't know if I want to invest my energy. I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze. And so you're showing me here, I want to make a decision, I need to make a decision, but I'm not making a decision. You're kind of putting that on pause. We'll see why when we clarify. Now, in the near future, you get the Four of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Knight of Cups. You're definitely balancing the energies here out. I do feel like you are in a position in the near future to open up, express how you feel to this person, and I do feel like you are going to decide to invest your energy in this, right? Because that's what feels right to you. That's where divine justice kind of sits for you. But you are still holding back here in the near future. I don't feel like you're fully just committing to this where you're like, okay, I made the decision that I want to pursue this and then I'm jumping head first. No, you're kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna commit myself to this. I'm gonna involve my energy in this. I'm gonna commit my energy to this, but this person's not gonna get 100% of you is what I'm getting. So let's see. Let's start off by clarifying the Three of Cups, which is the main energy for your reading this week. Three of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups, Two of Cups. Yeah, you definitely are pursuing this reconciliation. You do have love for this person and you do want to reconcile with them. I do see the emotional connection definitely there. And I do feel like you are going to be you're the one that's actually putting in the energy to make this happen. Could be your person's energy, although for the majority of you, I feel like it's you. However, despite the fact that you want this, despite the fact that you want this reconciliation, despite the fact that you do feel a very strong connection to this person, you're still remaining emotionally detached. Like I said, I don't feel like this person is getting 100% of you. You're giving them energy. You're giving them love. You're not giving them all of your energy and your love, is what I'm getting here. Let's take a look at your recent past. I'll start off by clarifying the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is clarified by the Strength, the Chariot, the Nine of Cups. I feel like it took a lot of courage for you here in the recent past to open up. But once you opened up, it was kind of like a waterfall of emotion where things just fell into place beautifully. This communication that you had, opening up and expressing yourself to this person, to your person, was very difficult for you. So I don't feel like this was just like an easy conversation. This was one of those conversations that you probably had to rehearse or think about a lot and think about what you wanted to say and really think about what points you wanted to get across. But I do feel like it happened very quickly. Like once you started talking, it's kind of like the words just like fell out of your mouth. And things moved in a very beautiful direction. And you're showing me here, yeah, I was emotionally fulfilled after this conversation. Like I felt like my emotional cup was full. I felt very, very good about where this conversation led me, about how I expressed myself, about how I expressed myself to the other person. So I feel like whatever convo or whatever communication you had here in the recent past was very, very positive. Let's take a look at the Four of Swords for you in the recent past. The Four of Swords is clarified by the High Priestess, the Lovers, the Queen of Swords. I feel like what was being healed here in the recent past was your emotional disconnect. There's definitely a very strong connection showing up here for you. And deep, deep down, on your soul level, on your intuition, you knew what this connection was. You knew the depth of this connection. However, for some reason on the surface, you kept maintaining a emotional detachment. Kind of like you kept this person at arm's length. You wouldn't allow yourself to fully emotionally invest in this or fully emotionally commit to this. And in the recent past, I feel like that's what you were healing. You were really focused on allowing yourself to feel the feelings, on allowing your intuition to guide you instead of just being in a position of trying to have the mind guide you, trying to have your ego and, logic guide you. And I'm not saying we have to fully commit to our heart, right? But it's a good balance. And I feel like in the recent past, you were fully just like up in your head, only what made sense, only the logical aspect. So definitely a good energy to heal. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands in the recent past. Five of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. You get the Seven of Pentacles again in the current situation. So now that this whole conflict, disagreement, you and this other person not seeing eye to eye, now that that's been resolved and you're in an energy of feeling very happy and very good and very emotionally stable about where you are with this person, now your energy is kind of shifting to, okay, can this work? Do I want to invest the energy in making this work? I don't feel like you're at the point, like in the current situation, you're at the position where you want to make that decision. In the recent past, you were kind of just open to it. You're like, maybe this could work. Maybe it couldn't. We resolved one issue. Maybe there's more that we can explore. Maybe we can move forward in a much more positive direction compared to where we were in the past. But let's see. Let's take a look at your current situation. I'll start off by clarifying the Judgment for you. Yep. The Judgment is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Three of Wands. So again, I do feel like you and this person in the recent past, there was definitely a separation. There was a loss. That could have been what caused this disagreement. You're showing me here that you need to make a decision whether or not you want to come back from this loss, whether you want to reconcile with this person, whether you want them back in your life, or whether you're just kind of like, okay, we resolved the conflict, we buried the hatchet, no heavy energies between us. I said my piece, you said your piece, and I'm ready to move along. There's an energy here of, I feel the love, I feel the connection, but I don't know. And so that's what you're kind of focused on making a decision here, is whether or not you want to stay separated and each of you go your own way, or whether or not you want to possibly give this another shot. What I see here is this is why can't I talk? This is definitely a very difficult decision for you, and you're showing me here, I need more time. I cannot make the decision right now, and you're showing me that twice in the current situation. It's kind of like, I know I need to make this decision. I know I have all the tools I need to make this decision. I'm not in a position where I'm ready to make this decision yet. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles for you in the current situation. The Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Sun. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo. Leo, or somebody that has a lot of Leo in their chart. So in the current situation, like I said, you're not making a decision yet. You're kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. On the one hand, you're like, yeah, things ended between us. Maybe it's just better for me to give up and walk away and completely, forget about this whole situation. The other part of you is like, well, we resolved this conflict. Maybe there's more to explore. Maybe we can actually get back together. Maybe we can come back from this loss. Again, I don't feel like you're making a decision one way or the other. You are allowing yourself to feel the feelings. You are exploring these emotions, which I feel like in the past you didn't do. But you're not in a position, like if your person comes up to you right now, it's like, hey Capricorn, give me an answer. You'd be like, I honestly don't know. And it's not you playing games. It's not you trying to deceive them. You really don't know. You're showing me here, like, I need more time to figure this out. Like, I genuinely don't know. Let's take a look at the Hanged Man for you in the current situation. Nope. 2 more shuffles. The Hanged Man is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Magician. The past keeps coming up here for you. That's what's stopping you. That's what's basically preventing you from making a decision. You keep looking back at the past, at what happened between the two of you, at how things unfolded. It's not the best energy here. I don't know what happened between the two of you in the past, but you're still kind of holding on to that on some level. You are manifesting the ability to move past it and kind of like follow your feelings, follow your passion, follow what you're actually attracted to, right? Like what lights you up inside, which I do feel like is this connection. You're manifesting the ability to do that, but I don't feel like you're at that point yet because the past is still weighing very, very heavy on you. However things unfolded in the past, whatever happened between the two of you in the past, that's what's kind of keeping you stuck. You're not letting go of that. You're not just stuck on the past and you're like, okay, you know what, forget it. But you're also not fully letting go of the past, which is kind of keeping you in a bit of a stuck position in the current situation. Let's take a look at your near future. I want to see what the Four of Pentacles is for you in the near future. The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, the Seven of Cups. You're having a hard time here. You're still not making a decision. You're still stuck. It's just a stuck energy because again, whatever happened in the past hurt you. You keep showing me heartbreak. You keep showing me regret. You keep showing me loss. It hurt you. You're still holding on to that. On the other hand, you have this new beginning, this love, this possible brand new beginning in love with this person. You're not letting go of either one. You're showing me like I'm holding on to the pain from the past. I'm also holding on to this new beginning. Okay, well, which one do you want? I want them both. I mean, I don't want this, but I'm holding on to both of them. And that's causing a sense of confusion for you here. You're really not able to decide what to do, what weighs more, right? Should I focus more on the past? Should I focus more on this possible new beginning? Where do I invest my energy? Let's take a look at the Justice for you in the near future. The Justice is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, which you just got, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. You're really stressing out about this, okay? You are really stressing out about this. But the reason you're stressing out about this is because you are kind of doing this to yourself. Why do I say that? You know where your balance lies. You know, and again, this is just the energy that I'm getting. If this doesn't resonate with you, this isn't your reading. You know that in order to feel balanced, in order to get into this new position, right, whether it's with this person, without this person, whatever, you need to let go of the past. You're refusing to do so. And all that does, holding on to the past, holding on to those emotions, you know, not letting them go, the memories that they did this, they said this, etc., it's just causing you pain. It's just causing you anxiety. But it could be that this is a form of self-sabotage for you where you do this in order to not allow yourself to feel, in order to not allow yourself to fully commit to this new beginning in love, in order to kind of keep that distance between you and somebody else, right? Because if you didn't have the past to hold on to, you would just have your feelings. And these feelings are all love towards this person. And so you're showing me kind of an energy of like, I'm holding on to this, the past as a way to like protect myself. But all you're doing is causing yourself pain. Do you get what I'm saying? Let's take a look at the Knight of Cups in your near future. The Knight of Cups is clarified exactly what I said by the Eight of Swords, King of Swords, Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're using all this past, all this happened between us, all this, you know, whatever happened as a way to keep that barrier, keep that distance, because this is what makes sense to you. This is what you've been doing up until this point. This is what's worked for you. Anytime love comes into the picture, anytime you feel that emotion, immediately you have to hold on to something which is not so positive, which is a little bit more negative, which is a little bit, it doesn't feel as good, right? Love is a very good feeling emotion. Regret, remorse, looking at past events, pain, those are lower frequency energies. And you hold on to those lower frequency energies in order to keep that barrier, keep that distance, because that's what you've been doing up until this point. That's what you're showing me makes sense for me to do. But again, all it does is it keeps you in this loop of like overanalyzing and overthinking and pain and anxiety. And it is showing up as a form of self-sabotage for you, Cappy. So let's close off your reading and see what Spirit wants you to keep in mind for this week. Whoa, okay. From the universe, you get the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Death. You're definitely done with something here. There's a transformation. You're releasing something which no longer serves you, and you're completely emotionally detaching from it. What that is, I don't know, because I don't feel like it's this connection, if I'm being honest. I feel like what you're emotionally detaching from or what no longer actually serves you, and you need to kind of transition out of it and release it, is the past, is these past emotions. And that's not me saying, oh, you know, by releasing the past, you're getting back with this person. No. By releasing the past, you're releasing those low frequency energies that you're holding on to, which no longer serve you. They don't really seem like they serve you anymore. And whether or not you decide to get back together with this person or not, holding on to these energies is just, it's not for you at this point. At least that's what the cards are showing me. So Capricorn, that's what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here next week.